What's going on, guys? Bank Robber Games here, more Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. And last episode when we left off, it was really cool. We finished securing the information for the Tech Priest, or the Adeptus Mechanicus. And yeah, got to use a jump pack as well as we made our escape from the facility, which was really cool to get to see that. And it does make me wonder if we'll see any other sort of additions, like any sort of vehicle gameplay or anything like that. That would be pretty cool. So I recommend going back and watching last episode if you haven't seen it, because it was very fun. And we also had a couple of hints of chaos as well, and it definitely seems to be affecting Captain Titus. So it seems to be tying back nicely to the first game and seeing what the result of that was.
Acheran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a Death Watch team that deployed a virus bomb on Kadaku. Perhaps our lieutenant was one of them. I am far more concerned with what we just saw at that crash site.
And like I said when we meet him, I don't think me and Gadriel are going to be friends. And I'm guessing he's going to be another character that has it out on us, has it out for us.
Lieutenant.
Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours.
If there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
It can wait. I must speak with Captain Acheran.
As you command.
I like the fact when we're on the battle barge, there's always stuff going on in the background.
Our searing wrath. Our very life force is a gift from him, and we shall use it to serve him only. For he is the light of mankind. His is the one truth in a galaxy.
Obviously talking about the Emperor there.
The death of an Archmagos will not be regarded favorably by the machine cult.
Brother, it is a relief to see you on your feet.
Heard you took a turn for the worse.
Such reports were exaggerated.
I am glad to hear it.
Your efforts in delaying the swarm were admirable.
It was a sight to behold, brother.
I must report to Acheran. Excuse me.
The Emperor protects.
And that's just the team we sent off to do the operations mission that you can do with bots or your friends in co-op, which is really cool. And like I said before, I didn't do that even though the game encouraged us to do it, just because it had things in it that we haven't seen yet in the campaign, so I don't want to spoil it. But like I said before, if this series does really well and you guys want to see it, let me know down in the comments below, and we'll wrap up this series by going through all the operations game modes, or the operations missions.
Was that truly the work of the arch-enemy?
It was not clear to you.
It may have been only a handful of fanatics.
A handful of cultists could not bring down a Thunderhawk.
He is right. The arch-enemy is here.
They chose to reveal their presence. There must have been a reason they wanted Nozick dead.
What in damnation happened down there?
Nozick was assassinated.
The Adeptus Mechanicus report said engine failure.
That's not what I saw.
Sergeant. Traitors.
Chaos.
You're sure?
No mistaking it, sir.
Clear the bridge! Nozick was head of a highly classified project.
Aurora. What is it?
A weapon.
And the minions of Chaos learned of its existence.
With Nozick dead, there's only one man capable of continuing the work. Morius Luz, Nozick's apprentice. He is currently missing. His last known location was a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, one that is now overrun with Tyranids. This will get you into the cogitator within the facility. You can access Luz's tracker from there. We are on course to Avarax now. I want you ready the second we enter orbit.
Sir, what was on the ship with Nozick?
What concern is it of yours?
The Mechanicus seemed eager to retrieve it, and yet the enemy left it untouched.
Whatever it is, without Luz, it's useless to us.
Lieutenant, the journey to Avarax will take time. Enough for a brief diagnostic.
Very well, if it will put you at ease.
Magus Gallio will be in the armory.
Seems to be following the plot of the first game quite similarly, with a relic of some description, and being involved with the forces of chaos, which I quite like. It's a very consistent theme within the Warhammer 40,000 universe.
How did you know about Aurora?
I saw the name in a mission report, most of which was redacted.
I would have preferred to stay on Kadaku and hunt down the heretics that dishonored our brothers.
We will find them on Avarax.
Unless Luz is already dead.
Whatever those tech priests are working on is still here, in this system. I expect the greatest battle is yet to come.
Still an awesome view.
Titus, I heard that you collapsed upon encountering the tainted wreckage. I am concerned.
A mere side effect of the surgery. I am fully recovered.
Sergeant Gadriel, I trust that you will be close at hand should your brother suffer any further episodes.
Yes, Brother Chaplain.
If the arch-enemy is indeed present, any weakness could grow into a cancer of the soul. Bind yourself to the pages of the Codex, and it will shield you from the glare of heresy.
My faith is without compromise. I will not waver.
Getting time back to the first game, how we actually had like a resistance to chaos.
I have not slept in 2 days. Then who
Shifts extended to 22 hours until further notice. Additional recaf rations will be issued.
Thank you, Aethon. I will.
Magos Gallio.
Titus, I heard of your incident on Kadaku. I am greatly concerned.
It was brief. Likely a result of the surgery.
You suffered catastrophic damage to a number of primary organs at the hand of that Carnifex. While in that state, you underwent radical surgery. Your body was ripped open from head to foot. If some error was made and remains undetected, it could cost you your life.
Brother, we cannot afford another episode like that.
The apothecaries may not have time for a thorough diagnostic, but they've given me their sanction to do so. Now settle in. This will take time. Titus, your biometrics are below peak, but well within the tolerances for combat. I can find no explanation for the symptoms you experienced.
Then I have duties to attend to.
You have the blessings of the Omnisire.
One question. What do you know about Archmagos Nozick's research?
Such knowledge would only grace the peaks of Olympus Mons. I am certainly not privy to the subject of his activities. I only pray there remain records of his discoveries.
So that's pretty cool. There's mentioning of Olympus Mons there, which is a mountain on Mars. And if you didn't know, the Adeptus Mechanicus, these guys here that make all our weapons, are based on Mars, and they sort of have their own religion. You know, they're very zealous, similar to the rest of mankind. And normally that wouldn't go down too well with the rest of mankind, but they make all our stuff, so we kind of need them. We've seen the Stalker bolt rifle, so we'll go with the Marksman bolt carbine. It's something we haven't used so far. And we're definitely going to go with the power sword. A little bit more balanced than the chainsword, and it's should be quite cool to wield it because it wasn't in the first game.
Perkins, we make ready for war. That weapon is in
Second company have reached Amarak's orbit. Commence immediate deployment.
Time to go.
It's cool how we're visiting another planet as well. First game only took place in one location really, so it's nice that they're changing things up for the sequel.
Understood. My thanks, brother.
Again, the sense of scale is awesome.
The lab is within that spire.
There's the cargo elevator.
Look at all those spores.
That'll be one hell of a fight. Shame to miss it.
We should be down there with the rest of the company.
We will be, soon enough.
Absolutely awesome. I think a lot of technical wizardry went into making this run as well as it is.
Engines here. Elevator repairs are incomplete. Please conduct holy maintenance.
The elevator's inoperative.
We must find a way to restore power.
Servo Skull, how may we repair the elevator?
Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override safety protocols via the control room at your own risk.
Up there! Looks like the control room.
The main entrance is destroyed.
I found an alternate route. Plotting now. Check your display.
Engines here. Your cogitator has remained
But yeah,
idle
these
for
servo
3
skulls, if
hours.
you didn't know,
Please resume your defined functions.
it's actually a human skull because like all AI is banned in the Imperium of Man. So yeah, a little bit freaky.
This is an active work area. It is closed to undesignated attendants until lift repairs are complete.
Through that door.
All this destruction, and not a Tyranid in sight.
They're here. Watching. Tyranids! Give no quarter!
So it seems like we can either spam power sword. It's got a very fast, repeatable combo. Or we can press R1, wait for our stance to change. And that does the power word attack. Or we can hold R1. And this switches to different combo. Looks very cool.
Infested. The control room may be out of action.
If the controls are out, we'll find another method.
We will meet victory, one way or another.
Watch for their lieutenants.
So in the middle of a combo, if you hold R1, you do that like sweep forward. Do that twice. Pretty cool.
With this, we shall defy Death's grasp. Restocking.
Xenos have the high ground.
Then take it from them.
I think the power swords executions are a little bit more brutal, which is surprising because we were using a chainsaw sword before. Any type of grenade here.
Let's control the head, brother. This will get us to the objective.
Can only hold two of them. bolts
Very
there.
good.
Always worth picking up.
The machine labors. We may be here sometime.
Tyranids are staging a counterattack.
Eliminate them. They never learn. Throwing something.
My lord, we may now cross the bridge.
Proceed to the objective.
Definitely liking the power sword.
Swapping magazines. Sir, you seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse?
Focus on the mission, Sergeant.
As you wish, my lord.
I think it's quite nice having things a little bit slower.
Reloading weapon.
You can just walk through and appreciate the art design.
Let us get to work.
The control room is on the other side of that door. This is it.
Use the controls to restore power.
It worked. Let's get down there.
Practical. There's a shortcut across the rooftops to the east.
Good. Proceed.
What motive do these creatures have to attack this facility? They have no need for the technology.
They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand.
Bolt sniper rifle, something we haven't seen before, and considering it's here, I assume it's going to be of some use to us. I do hope the Vengeance launcher comes back from the first Space Marine. One of my favourite grenade launcher out of any game ever.
Incoming spores!
Cut them down.
With pleasure! Let us get to work!
Enough.
You pestilent wretch!
My bolter will silence you!
Spores seem to come out of nowhere.
Enemy destroyed. Clear that obstruction.
Yes, sir.
Reloading.
I do like them shot grenades.
Through that opening. Restocking. This will serve me well.
As we're back inside, it's probably worth switching to something a little bit closer range. Maybe not.
Boars! Care to see who can slay more Xenos from the Chiron?
You wish for me to humiliate you again, brother?
Oh, I hope your bolter works better than your memory.
Tyranids take my sight!
Raveler eliminated.
No idea how we fell victim to that.
Changing magazine. Magazines.
This platform's very exposed. Expect a bumpy ride.
Another new
If I'm not
weapon here.
mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators.
That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it.
At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the Orcs.
It appears we have their attention.
Just noticed how long this episode has been so far, and I think considering what we all know is going to happen next, it's a good place to wrap this episode up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on what the rest of this game has to offer. And I know it's a bit of a slow episode, this episode, but there was quite a lot of story development, I think, and a lot of hints of things to come later on in the story, which is really, really cool. So thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.